Hello, everyone. So today we're going to do this movie search app. So the idea is that we have kind of like a feature today of movies when we enter the website for the first time, and then you can search anything. For example, Matrix, and then it shows different movies based on what you searched. And also, if I go back here, if I go like to one of the movies, we have like a more detailed version of the movie. With some movies we kind of like have a different movie post, and some people with kind of like the eight cast, like the eight main cast for the movie, also a trailer and a description. We have this status here with the movie score and what kind of movies, what type of movie it is, the budget, the length of the movie, and when it was released. And this is pretty much it. I'm going to use the API from the MovieDB. So this is, we're going to take a look at that in a moment. To get the API, we go to the MovieDB. It has the settings/API where you can get more detail. Also, when if you kind of like go to the main website, which is this one, you go to this more over here, and then you go to API. And here you kind of like have the information from the API. You can take a look how we are gonna see how it works, but it has much more options than what we are going to use. And we go to this register API key. So we go to this link, and it's going to, you can kind of like make a login for yourself, and then you can get this API key or token here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For the API, we're going to take a look at more of that later. I'm going to use Vue.js. I did this using Vue.js, using Nuxt also, which is built on top of Vue. Um, what else? I did this using Tailwind, but I want to do the same thing using Vuetify. So I'm going to try here live, not live, but I'm going to try to change from Tailwind to Vue.js to Vuetify. Actually, it has I think it's one of the best component libraries for Vue and actually for any other project. But I think Vue it's the best meta framework there is. So um, we have other options of component libraries that we can use. But I think, yeah, I'm going to go for Vuetify 3 and Nuxt and everything. Okay, so what else? If you want to get the code from this project, you can go to support me on Patreon. It's just $5 per month. It's very cheap. And you can get I'm going to leave both of the codes there. I'm going to leave the code for the Tailwind and the code for the Vuetify components. So you can take a look at that there. I think this is it. I'm not sure if there is anything else that I can make it like right now. So let's see here. Let's create a new project. I'm going to create on this folder here. I'm going to create like if you go to Nuxt, here you can just initiate a new project. I just copy this and paste it here. So npx Nuxt latest init and the name of my app. That's called movie search. Press enter. It's going to create using npm. It's going to take a while before it installs everything. While we do that, let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, I'm also going to use Pinia. So, Pinia here. It's for state management. It's great for state management. We're going to go to the Nuxt here, and you can install according to what it's saying here in just a moment. Is there anything? Let me take a look at the packages here that I used. We're going to use for the integrations, the modules. We have image. So we're going to use Nuxt image. We are going to, I'm not sure if Nuxt, if you have like, we have a Vuetify module, but I'm not sure if this module It's up to date. Let me take a look here. I think it is. Checkout types, configurations. I think they have their own website here, documentation and guide. Okay, yeah, can get started. We're gonna take a look at that in a moment. Okay, let's see if it ended here. Nope, still installing dependencies. Okay, it's just finishing right now. Okay, post install, Nuxt prepare. Good. Initiate repository? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to enter movies, search. I'm going to open the code. I'm going to use VS Code here. Yes, I trust the authors. Just close this one. So, okay, here you have like a basic structure. This Nuxt, it's for creating the server and everything. Node modules, we have public, we have just the 5 icon and robots.txt. Server, you're not going to use server because we're going to use the API from the MovieDB. Git ignore the app. I'm going to change this in a moment. Next config package readme and ts config. Okay. So what can we install first? Let's install. I think I'm going to install everything first, and then we can go and use other things as we see. Let's start with the Vuetify. So welcome to Vuetify. You're going to add this module here. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the terminal here on VS Code. So npx next latest module add Vuetify next module. And I press enter. And while he's doing all of that, we're going to need to use like modules, Vuetify module here on next config. Also, I'm going to copy this at once. So the Vuetify model options in Vuetify options. I'm not sure if we're going to actually use that. Okay, he already installed for us. So I'm just going to remove this and leave the Vuetify there and save. Okay, so for Vuetify model options, I don't think you're going to, at least not for now, not going to use any of that. You can pretty much leave it there. Okay. Compatibility, I don't think there's going to be any problem on that. Next layers. I'm not going to use next layers, maybe for another video. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not sure if we need to use anything else here. Configuration file, Vuetify options. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe it's gonna work the way it is right now. Let's see. Okay, we have icons here. We can use view icons. If you take a look at this integration here. Oh, this is view image. This is the Vuetify module. I can close that. Can go back to modules. We have icon here. Your next icon. That's an option. Maybe we can try to use the icons from Vuetify itself. So for that, let's see this module. Okay, pure CSS. Have kind of like these three options here. I recommend to use pure CSS icons. You use bundle only Vue.js icons used in your application side your CSS. Okay. So for that, I can copy these icons here. Go back to config options. It was on config options. Yes, config options. Okay, so I'm back. We were configuring the CSS preset icons. And I think I need to add like this default set here on icons. I'm not sure if I already added something. Okay, have default set MDI. But since we're using this one, let's change it to this one. Sets MDI FA. I'm gonna delete that and see if that's gonna work. If you're using the default, the prefix, no. I don't think we need anything related to that. I'm not gonna use another one. It's just this one. Integrations here. I think that's pretty much it. Let's test if this is working. Before we do that, let's see if we need to. Okay, so we have the integrations. Let's go to Vuetify. We go to layouts here. They have like wireframes for Vuetify. And so we have this head bar over here. It kind of looks like a bar header. And then I have a footer over here. And then I have the middle that is just a grid. I'm not sure if they have anything familiar. They have this grid here, the system bar, baseline, inbox, constraint, side navigation, stream, it's scored, 3 column. So it would be something, maybe this or this one. System bar, extended toolbar. Let's take a look at both of them and see which one is the best. Okay, they already have this grid here, which is also nice. Application bar. Yeah, I don't want this. Okay, this is, I'm not sure if it's not working or if they just put this here, but it's supposed not to be working. So this application bar looks nice. Okay, I think this is like a little bit bigger. It's going to be better. Let's copy this one. We need to go to GitHub over here. And then I can take this V-app. All right, let's make here our folder. Let's go to layouts and let's go to default.view. Let's put this vmain here and let me close this. Let me save. I need the template first. Template. Okay, now I can save. We also are using this here, which is, oh, did I copy that or which one did I copy? Okay, I copied this one. Vbar extended, vmain. Yeah, okay, good. Where was I? I'm confused. So many tabs open. Okay, you're gonna have this app bar. We don't need this icon. We have this. We can use this. It's not this one that we want. We want kind of like a V icon here. MDI. Let's put house here and see if it works. Have a spacer. We don't need that. We can use the space because we're gonna need a V input here. Maybe this is gonna work. Container, no. Okay, we have this calls. Maybe we can apply that for the grids later. But for now, we have the vmain. Let's put like a slot here and save. Let's make a script, setup, lang, ts, and save it. Okay, so we have the default layout here. Now I need to go to app. And inside here, we need to do something that I forgot. Let me take a look here. Okay, we need to have the Nuxt layouts. Nuxt layout. Close it. Good. No. And inside here, we have next page. Next page. And close it. Save. The next page needs to, we need to add a folder here called pages. Inside here, another oh, what did I do? Another folder, not here. Here, pages. Call it index.view. Here you have a template. Let's put a div. Actually, not a div. Let's put a v container. Inside here, we put like just an h1 and say like home. And also script, setup, lang, ts, save it. Let's see if this is working. So I'm opening my terminal, npm run dev. Let's check. Okay, we have this part here. I'm using Console Ninja. That's why they have this other console things here. It's not for Next 3.15, so okay, I'm not gonna able to use Console Ninja here. But I want. Okay, this is what I want. Localhost. Home, good. We have home here. Okay, so the Vuetify is working. What is not working is the icons. Okay, I need to install this. Let me just copy that. Open the terminal. Erase that, then copy this again. npm install Iconify JSON / MDI. Let me run again. npm run dev. So now let's check if everything's working as it should be. No, again, I don't have. Okay, I need to also install this one. This is kind of getting a little bit complicated. I think I need on the package.json. I already have Iconify. Okay, I have just this. Okay. So, okay, I need to go here. I need to install this one. Just for the icons. Yeah, because I'm not using npm I. Okay, on Nuxt. Okay, npm. Let's make it just copy this one. Yeah. Let me go back here. Add. Okay, I need to add this. I also need to create this one. So while we're installing on our package on Nuxt config, let me see if it's going to add it by itself. Okay, it didn't. So I'm gonna place here and go that. Now I need to create this file over here. Next, no, no, not this one, this one. uno.config.ts, config.ts, place it, save. I'm not going to use any options. There's no configuration here. There's no Nuxt layers for now. Okay, so is it working now? Do I need to do anything else? Let me run again. npm run dev. My goodness, it's hot. It's hot in Brazil. That is not possible. What am I missing? Okay, so here you have default set MDI. This is a little bit complicated. Everywhere I go, it shows something different. I'm gonna copy this again and try this again. Let's save it. And let's see if it's going to work. Ah, now it is. Okay. For some reason, okay, so icons. This is the correct thing to do. And here was kind of showing something else. Like showing this thing. Yeah, maybe I should read the docs before trying to make a video. But okay, so now it's working. Let me close this. Don't need this now. I have the default here. Let us try to make something similar to what we have there. I have this, which is okay. We have this v bar over here. Have home. We're gonna actually place a footer also at the end. Do they have a layout that has a footer? Not sure if they do. There is no. Is this a footer? I think it is. Let me take a look. Okay, I want to see the footer here. What did they do? Container. This container, the sheet, the main. Okay, I don't think they have a footer, but do we have kind of like a gray area here? Gray little one. Okay, I'm gonna do the footer myself. Great. Just go back to the components here. We wanna get, we are using this app bar, this VF bar. So let me take a look if I can set the height myself. Navigations app bar, VF bar. Okay, I'm gonna go to the API here. Examples, props, density. Okay, so they have kind of like default densities, but that's not what I want. Compact. I want to know if I can set the density by myself. Absolute. Does it have a high? Okay. Okay, I can set the high. I could just test right away instead of high. I'm gonna go, I'm not sure how much I'm using here. Let me check. 60 or 56. So 56, it's the size. Also the color, this is kind of like a bluish. I'm not remember which colors I was using. I think it's ink. Of course, I can take a look here. But they don't have like the same scales. So if I go to components, style animations, they have colors. I'm pretty sure they have colors somewhere. Features. Where are the colors? Dates, display, global configuration icons, theme. It's not in theme, styles and animations, CSS, material color palette. This is what I was looking for. So, okay, I'm gonna try to get something similar to that color. I'm not sure if I have. They have. Yeah, they don't. Okay. They have like a. Okay, they have this gray here, but I think pretty much not what I wanted. Yeah, I can. I think I can set the color here for the controls. Not actually. I don't want the colors for the controls. I want the colors for. I'm gonna go to this indigo. I'm not very good at this. Okay, let's go to this. Let's try this one. Blue, darken 4. Let's see if it works. Color. I'm not sure if color is gonna work. I'm gonna put this to the left and this one to the right. Okay, it did work. I'm gonna work on those paddings here. Don't like the way it is right now. The height didn't work. It's too big, I guess. Let me close here. Oh, this is 66, but we have another one here. For some reason, we have another one. We have the main, you have the VApp. VIcon spacer of inputs. Maybe this input is taking something else. No. Oh, this spacer also. V application title. For some, I don't need two of them, just one. Extended. Okay, good. Now I think we have the height that we want. Good. So we have the VApp bar. I want these paddings here. Why they don't give me any padding? Why they don't give me any padding? What am I doing wrong? Prepend. I can use this prepend here. That's what you want. If you want to prepend, and I can just put this one over there. Close this one. I can go back here. And where's my icon? Are you telling me that this prepend only works with that icon? Because that is nonsense. Rebar navigation. I just want some padding here. Okay. So if I cannot have that, I'm just gonna go to. I'm gonna add on the left like a 4 padding. I'm gonna change this for here. Now it's not working. Stop working. My goodness, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up using this V icon. It was working right here, right now. That is embarrassing, guys. That is embarrassing. Color, white. No, doesn't work. MDI, house. Let me remove this. Nothing works. Nothing works here. Icon. Pretty much stopped working. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what is going on here. It just stopped. I'm gonna stop and run again. I'm very sad with this V icon. I don't like it. I think I prefer the V icon from Nuxt itself. It just doesn't work. My goodness. This is embarrassing. It just doesn't work. Doesn't matter what I do. Doesn't matter what I do. It just doesn't work. Okay, so it's showing here, but it's not showing where it should be showing. Okay, I think I got this right. So it's MDI home. That's the home that we want. It should be inside the V icon. I'm gonna add here a class, let's say padding X4. Okay. The name is not gonna be application, it's gonna be, what is the name? It's gonna be movie search. Movie search, that's what we have here. Movie search. And I think I want this to be a little bit bigger. Class text 85. The color, I like this color. Can I see which color I was using here? My goodness, guys, go to the bottom. Thanks. RGB, it's gray 900. They have gray here, but don't think it's as beautiful as this gray. They have blue gray. They have this blue gray. Mm, but this is not actually blue gray. I'm gonna copy the exactly same color. Can I have it like it's 111827? I'm gonna put here 111827 and save this actually is on. Let's see. Okay, so now we have it. I'm gonna change movie search. We are using Roboto. But first, yeah, 24 pixels. Here I'm using 30 pixels. I think it's 84. 34 pixels. Yeah, I think we can go for 34 pixels. And now we need the actual icon. So the icon that I was using there, which one it was? Let me take a look. The default, it's Movie Lab. I'm pretty sure not gonna have this Movie Lab I'm not gonna have articons. Yeah, pretty sure we also, it identifies which one it is, but we don't have it installed in our application. So if I can save this, but do we have a movie material design icons? Continue. Do we have a movie here? Yeah, I think this one are all not good. You can sure can change it. Movie filter. Movie, maybe this one. Movie open play. I'm gonna use this one. Of course, you can install the icons to use this movie lab, which is kind of be more beautiful. But I'm gonna go for this. Can I copy this? Okay. And I come here and place it. It's not recognizing because I need the NDI. And now I can save it. It's here already. Okay, yeah, this one is beautiful, more beautiful, but let me check. 48 the size. Size 48. Can save it and go for it. Good, I have that there. Everything is going the way it should be. I want this to be, I think I want to use like a container here because I want this to be like a little bit more centered. I'm not sure if the container is going to work. Let me check. Okay, for some reason, v container. Yeah, but this should be flex. The flex. No, it didn't. If I use fluid, is it going to work? Fluid? No, also. Yeah, because I want this to be kind of like more centered. The way you can kind of see it here. Okay, maybe I can go back to that. Let us leave this way for now. Later I can try to make this a little bit more appealing. I'm gonna go to the end here and I'm gonna go see a V icon, V input. I'm gonna use space, not gonna use space. Sure, I could put V spacer. Okay, the V is not V input, it's V text field. Okay, yes, good. So now the variant is gonna be outline. This is also gonna be the density, compact. I'm gonna hide details. Good. I'm gonna also use here the prefix prepend inner icon. Is prepend inner icon or prepend inner icon? I don't think it's, I don't know. I don't think they have search. I think it's glass. What is the name of? It's not glass. Magnify. I think that's the name. Magnify. Let me save it and check. Yeah, but I don't want this to be here. I want it to be on the other side. So let me take a look here. V text field home. I want to go to the API. It's append inner. Okay. Append in inner icon. Now I can go back. Append inner icon. Okay. Oh, good. And I also want label. Do they have placeholder? Placeholder. It's going to be search. Search. Yeah, good. Very good. I think this is kind of like what we want here. I don't have like a box shadow on the bottom. Maybe I can leave this here. I'm pretty sure we have a class for that. I think it's active append icon shadow flat. So if I go here, go to flat, and I save it. I'm gonna make this a little bit like that. Save, go back. Okay, so I don't have more, don't have the box shadow bottom here anymore. Now for the background, you know what I could do? We could use like the theme dark. So Yeah, let me take a look here. If you go for the theme dark, I think they already have the styles, features, theme. I think you can use the dark theme here. The dark, true. Okay, you can pretty much do this on themes. If I go to Nuxt config, well, I think it's view options. Let me put this here. We don't have custom themes. Default theme. I can create a default theme here. I want to close this. It's not useful. Let me see if I'm not doing something that is missing. I can create this custom default here. So let me make a const. We don't need anything of that. Like, what is the name of like coding? Oh, let's put like movie search theme. And it's going to be this one. It's going to be just dark. True or not. We can take a look later if we need something else. For some reason, am I missing something? Yeah, good. Now I think it's okay. Let us see if it worked. Good, but I don't want this background to be that black. Let me take a look which color did I use here. Not sure which one it is. This the body header. Body here. I want to check the color. Text zinc BG slate. This is the one, but I want to know exactly what color. You can take a look at Tailwind and see which color it is that I use on that one. Have colors. Color. I just want colors. I just want colors. Yeah, but I want the colors, all the colors. Let me open this. I forgot where I can see the colors for everything. Dark mode, function, colors. Okay, here. Okay. So I used Slate. I think that was the one that I saw here. Yeah, I can always take a look at my own code that I did myself. And I used, my goodness, VG Gray 900, which is this one. Gray 900, which is this one over here. Can I copy? Okay, good. Now I can go back here and close that. Can I put this on main? I don't think they have like background color. Yeah, they don't have color here. Can I change the color for something that I want? Okay, we have background. My goodness, guys, we have background over here, background colors. I can come here. I just closed something that I should not have closed. Good. Now I can come themes. You can have this theme here, but I also want to have colors. I think it's colors with an S. My goodness, what is happening? Can save, but that's not the color that I want. The color that I want is this one. Good. Save it. Let me take a look if it's working. Yeah, but the head bar, it's not the same color that I. Okay, which color? Okay, that's my bad. That is my bad, guys. The actual color of the of the main slot here, vmain, it is where it is the color. Cannot find the color on my own code. I'm not sure which color. Okay, so it's late 950 slate or slate. This is the color for the vmain. I can save it. Can go back here and take a look. Okay, good. Now we have exactly what we want. I think this is not exactly what we want here. I want this to be kind of like here. I'm not sure what I did on the header. Okay, I did like SM container, and I did some item center, next link. Just find normal. Okay, maybe if I want this, I can just put vcol here. Can put this to the left. I can close this one, this one, this one. I'm gonna let this up. Okay, so to make things a little bit, movie search for some reason is not showing everything. Yeah, I think this kind of like the way this is supposed to work, the VF bar. If I change this to a paragraph, it should show everything, but then I'm gonna need to like margin left. Let's put 16 pixels in, that's good. And for that, I could put like a 0. I could put here 0 and to put like a column here and then another 0 and say, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. I'm not, when we go to like the mobile version, I will reverse that. For now, let's leave it that way. And okay, good. We have the movie feature. Now we need this feature today and the grid here. But to make the grid, let me first go to, instead of home, I'm gonna close this for now. Close this. Okay, we have the index here. Instead of home, we have feature. Today, can save it. Let's make a paragraph and let's make this class text 8584. What is the size of this one? 30 pixels. Okay, 84 is 34 pixels. So I'm gonna leave it at that. 34 pixels. It's not bold. I don't want bold either. And inside this container, let me see what I can do. It has like, if you use fluid, what it does, it kind of removes the space around. That's what I wanted when I used on the app bar. If I thought that if I use a container here on our default values, I was like, okay, if I use a container v container, and I place it everything here, and I make like kind of like a deflex. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, good. We have vcontainer, we have they have, I think I can put like a margin here. What is the margin that I put here? Was 24 pixels on 64 pixels on top and 24 pixels on the bottom. For this here, my goodness. For this here, I'm gonna close that again. I'm gonna go to index. And feature today, yeah, we can use like margin 64. I don't think we have that. So it's, if I go for 10, it's 40. If I go for MT16, is 64. Okay, good. And if I go to 24, is margin bottle. Okay, so if you don't know, Vuetify, it has its own utility classes. So I'm not using Tailwind here. It's just Vuetify utility classes. And margin bottom is 24 pixels, which is MB6. Good. Now we're gonna make a grid here. But before we make that grid, we need to call that. We need to make a call to the API and get the movies that we want, the feature today movies. And for that, let me take a look how I did. So we have this. We're gonna use this script here. I could put this on a composable, but I don't want it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use something from the. I'm gonna install Pinia now, and on Pinia, I'm going to run this like a search movies API to get the feature today movies. And after that, we can take a look at how we can mount the grid options. I'm just not sure where did I use this. Okay, I put this on the default. To do that, we're gonna. Okay, let's first just get the movies from here, and then we can see how things works. So if I kind of go to, let's make a function here. Function, let's call search movies. Make it like that. I'm gonna use here, make a try catch block. Git. Okay, just gonna console the error for now. We're gonna have kind of like a error message that you can pop up for the user to see. And on our try, this is going to be in async. Async. We can try. We're gonna use Vuetify $fetch. So we're gonna make a const movies. It's gonna be $fetch. And then we have our string templates here. I'm gonna get the string that I used here. Just open this. Okay, so this is a little bit big. What do we have here? We have like the base string, which is the API moviedb.org/3, which is the version, and search movie page. We're gonna have like a page value here for now. Let's settle this for one. Page one. Okay, I did something wrong here. Page one. And have the query, which is kind of like the search string and value that we want to use. And the API key also. This API key you get on your MovieDB that I showed. You just need to log in and get your API key there. And for this runtime config is where I put the API key. And I put that we have kind of like you don't need to create $env, a .env file, because Nuxt has its own place where you can put like your what is the name? Your API, your keys, your values that you want to hide from the repository. So for that, you're gonna go to Nuxt config, and here you're gonna get this run config here below view options. So have run config. Inside the run config, we have public, and then have the API key. This is my API key. You can put your API key here. And this is inside Vuetify, which is wrong. So it should be here. Now I can save it. Now it's okay. Okay, good. We have this API running here. We have this API, and now we need to kind of like get this from here. Pretty sure I need to import the run config. Const runtime config is gonna be use runtime config. Okay, this is wrong. Config. Okay, so now I can use the runtime config here. Search string value. We don't have any string right now because we're gonna use for just getting the features. What is the name? We don't have any query because you just wanna create. I'm gonna create this right now. So search string. This is gonna be a ref a string. Close this. Don't need to open new tag. Ref this. I can save it. Okay, so this is how we use. We use like search string and dot value to get the value that we want. And this is type string. Since this is TypeScript, this ref is a string. I can save it. Okay, I'm not sure if you already have everything. Maybe I can console log here. The response. Console log the response here to see. Console log movies to see if you can get anything. Let me try. Let us try. Okay, something is wrong. Missing initializer const declaration. Ah, yeah, of course. This. I can save it. Let's go to console reading component. We don't have anything here. Okay, did the fetch. Also, I'm on network. This is in Portuguese, but you go to network here, and then you go to fetch. It didn't fetch what it need to. It has any errors here. Oh yeah, of course, I need to call the function. That was dumb of me. Search, search movies. Make a call here. Now let's take a look if it's actually calling the function. I have a promise. I need to wait this. It's a single wait. But I don't have the console log here yet. Results 0. Why I have 0 results? I have no idea. Page key string search string value we have. Yeah, since I just want the future today, I thought I didn't need to do anything. Why is not coming anything to our network? I want the result 0, page 1, result 0. Not sure why. I need to make an await here and save it. Good. You're gonna type that later. But for now, let's take a look here. Why it's not showing? Have the query, have page 1, have query string, have the API key. I want it to be the search movie. Okay, I was using the wrong search string here. So we have this other one that I'm gonna get right now. It's not this. Okay, it's this one is correct. It's org.3 is the version. It's not search. It's discover. If you go to the MovieDB, like the MovieDB API, Not here actually, more API. And it has their own, you can take a look at the search, the way you should use. Pretty sure it's find data, not find data, search and query. Yeah, they have like the discover there. They show kind of like the ways that we should use, not authentication, not append response, language, search, query for details, images, tracking changes. I was reading this. Okay, here we have the discover, which is the one you're going to use to make the feature today. It's kind of like very detailed how you can it make the string for the URL, and you can also change your test yourself the way we want to do. It's kind of like very complete. But here we change this to discover. It's movie, it is page, let's leave page one. I'm gonna change that. Search string, don't need search string for now. No query. I have the API key, of course, you need to use, and I can save that. And now I can go to here, refresh, and here we are. We have the results here. Now if I go to console log, we have the results right here. And we have a lot of information. Not sure. I think it's okay. I think now it can read better. Have the adult, have backdrop path, and which is like a poster that we're going to use to kind of put the image on the details page for the movie. We have the language, original title, the overview, which is kind of the description, like synopsis, popularity, poster path. This is the path they're going to use to mount these ones. Where was I? Let me close this. Release date, title, video, false, vote average, and vote count. Vote average is what we're going to use to mount this vote over here to make sure we have the correct thing going on. Okay, so for now, let me close this for a second. Go back here. We have the search here function where console and log everything. I need to mount the cards over here. And what else? I can try to mount the cards the way it should be. Let me think. Okay, I can try to make like a V row here, and then a V col. And then you can make the columns and images according to the amount of movies you get. I tried to make something that was like 5 on this size. Then if it is a little bit smaller, we get like 4. You get 5, then you get 3, and then if it's smaller, you get 1. That's kind of the idea. Let's make first just for the first one, which is 5 um 5 items in a row. Okay, I'm back. So now we are going to kind of like try to make the cards on our website here. There it is. It's here. Okay, so I have kind of like I want to make 5 cards because this is what it should look like. How can we do that? How can we make 5 cards? Okay, we have a row. So on Vuetify, you can make like rows and columns. And so the idea is, so the view row, they kind of have like a flex class attached, and the calls, you can kind of make columns um, and specificate the how many columns you have on that row. So the columns go to 1 to 12. So if you want to make like 5 columns, you can make like kind of, if I want to, let's say I want to make like 6 columns. So each column would have like the width of 2. Again, this go from 1 to 12. And if I multiply that 6 times, I have 6 columns. Each one of them has the width of 2, and all of them combined has 12. So if I want 4 columns, then I would make 1, 2, 3, 4, remove this 2, and each one of them would have like a 4. Oh no, like a 3. And yeah, that's it. So if I want 5 columns, I can make a v4 here. I can remove the calls. I can make like a v4, and I go for card. Let's say card. Let's do like this. Let's make like card, index, index, in cards, and we go for key. It's gonna be index, and actually it's not in cards. I want to make, okay, I want to make 5 columns. So cool. I can make this in 5 because I want 5 columns. And yeah, that's it. And then I can make a V card. I could do like a V card. I don't think that's necessary. We have, let us take a look here at the components, cards. They have like a lot of options. I want to see, can make different kind of card. I mean, it's only one type of card, but okay, so I have this V image here. Let me see if there's something different. Oh, it's just a V card. I have an image on the top of it. And then it has like, okay, the toolbar is not going to use, and then the V card text. We could make that. Well, let's try and make that work. And we have a V card. We have a V image, goodness, P image. And here we have like kind of the source. Let's get a photo here, like any photo. Can I take like this photo? I'm not sure if I can copy the link image directly from here. Okay, I can. Yeah, if I save that and I go to try to see how it looks like. Okay, we have here, we have our 5 columns and the image on them. But then I have kind of like this, okay, the image, they have like a border. I'm not sure if we do have, um, yeah, they have the same height. Okay, I need to check out oh, okay, so the V container, they kind of have like a smaller area here. So you're not going to get the same sizes that you have here. So this is going to be a little bit smaller. You can see that they take the whole size of the column, which is good. It's great. Of course, I'm going to make this dynamic in a moment. Let's just check that we are doing everything right. Okay. Um, let me see. Let me think. We have this. Okay, they have this border here. I'm not sure if you have like a Vim image with border. It's they have a border with it like on the API. I don't think they have a border like on the examples here. Errors, no, just a grid. Let me see if they have border. Border. No border. They have border. Oh, okay, we have rounded. Design is border weight is applied to the component. This can be 0, Excel. Okay. I have a few options. I'm not sure how much I used here as the, let me put this on the side. Well, how much is the border that I used? Of course, I can always check. my own code to see how much is the border. Let me take a look here. Movie cards inside the components have a Nuxt image and the class is rounded. So it's 8 pixels. Good. So we have 8 pixels. And for view image component, I'm not sure which one is 8 pixels here. If I go to, I think this is border radius here on utility classes. 8 pixels is border LG. So let me copy that. Let us come here. What is the name? Is rounded. Yeah, so LG and save. And I go back to here. Okay, this is 8 pixels because here it looks a lot more, rounded than this. Didn't like it. Did it obey the 8 pixels? Not sure. Let's take a look. Uh, can you see anything here with the border? Border. I don't think it's working, guys. In girls. Okay, I can close this one. Also can close this one. Maybe I don't need to use the whole class. Maybe just LG. For some reason, it's not formatting unsafe sometimes. I don't think nothing changed. Okay, maybe I can use kind of like Excel. Let us see if it works. My goodness. Excel, I'm not sure if I need to use the whole name or not. I can save it. No, nothing changed. Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Let me go back here to the border. Rounded file. No. Okay, so border is a string, number, or boolean. Okay, if it is a number, I can put 8, I guess. I put 8 and see if it works. So, okay, let me put this on the side. Yeah, it is over here. If 8 doesn't work, if I put like 24, like 50, I don't think it changed. Yeah, I don't think this is working. It is rounded. Yes, it is rounded. It's Boolean. Maybe it needs to be like binded so that it can work. No. This can be true LG or shaped. Find more information on border radius. On radius page. Yeah, that was exactly what I was before. Yeah, a lot of utility classes for border. But none of them are working. Okay, so I guess this prop doesn't work the way we want it to. We could try to kind of like check if go like for deep CSS and try to make this actually the number we want. But I don't think it works. I remove this. Yeah, it's not working at all. Okay, so if I just leave it this like that, it's the same thing, doesn't change. Yeah. Okay, so we have this feature today, and we have that. Now we want to do this thing over here. We are going to make the columns change with the size, but I'm going to leave that to the end. Right now, let's just make like the default layout first. Okay, so we have the card, we have the image, and then we have the card text. Okay, but I think this, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this on Vuetify. I think we have a progressive component here. Pretty sure we do feedback. Okay, yeah. Progress circular. I did that. The other one was in Tailwind, so I just find some interesting classes that we could use. But let me see. Okay, we have kind of like a circle around. Then we have the progress. With kind of like, I don't know if you can see, but we have like two green colors, two yellow colors. We don't have any red here, but the red one also have like two red. We could try to make that. I'm not sure if they have that already. Okay, so they have this gray. Maybe they have on the API something for the gray background. It's for itself. Where's the API? Progress. Okay, we can check that. Okay, let's make it simpler first. We need a circle, and then we need the progress bar inside that circle. So I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna make. Okay, so since that circle is kind of like on top of it, maybe I should do it here. Let's make a div. Um, I'll try. I'll make it here, then I'll make a component after. I'm gonna make a class here. I'm gonna make my circle. I'm not very good to name classes. Style, scope it, circle. Okay, so the scope it is because this class only works inside this component. So if I name anything else circle on other components, this CSS is not it's not gonna apply to that class. So to make a circle, a white circle, what we need is, okay, let me come back here. Put this on the left. To make a white circle, we need this to change also regarding the size, right? If I make it fixed, I'm not sure how I made it this because I think this gets bigger if I, no, it's pretty much, no, yeah. I'm not sure, I don't remember if this gets like the same size. Okay, I think this is the same size, um, no matter the size of the card, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. Okay, so let me get it's 38, not 38. It is 48 pixels. So I'm go back here. This goes here. We have the width, 48 pixels. We have the height, 48 pixels. We need, okay, we need background color white. Yes, good. It needs to be positioned. So absolute, I think it's absolute. I'm gonna place it like at the bottom. So the card could be like class position relative. Okay. And then you can make like bottle. It's not bottle because I'm not sure. We are gonna need more information here at the bottom. Yeah, let's make it the top. Let's make top. Top. I'm not. I don't think you can do the top. Can we do the top? I don't know. Let's make top. Let's make, I don't know, 50. I have no idea. I don't remember the numbers from my head right now. Bottle and left. Let's make like 12 pixels. Okay, it's not what we want here. Okay, bottom 50, bottom 40, bottom 30. Yeah, because since we're gonna have like more information below, maybe we should make like top. And then, I don't know, 150. Okay. And then, oh my goodness. And then you can make left 12, 55, 60. Okay, I want to make this rounded, so border radius 50%. Good. left could be 8. If this is bigger, that's the problem. When I get different sizes, it's kind of like positioned in the wrong way. So maybe the bottom, because bottom is pretty much going to be the same thing. You didn't have like 20. And yeah, I'm going to have to make a test, some text here. So maybe I should make that first. But since I already have the circle here, let's just finish that. Okay, the circle is finished. We just gonna make like a v progress circle. I think that's the name. I think we need like a color. Let's make blue just for now. And also, what is the name? I don't remember. Not image. Have the API, not this one. Can you go back to the page? What is the name? Oh, model value. Okay. It's model value because I thought it was something else. Indeterminate, rotate. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so model. Let me put this here. Model value. Let's make let's make 60 just text. It's not working. Did I miss something? Model value 60. Um, color model value circular. I made circle. So circular. I can save. Yeah. Okay, so we need to make that sure that stays on the right side. Maybe like a display flex and justify content center and align items center. Okay, good. We can kind of change the size of this, I believe. Size. Let's think. Okay. If it's bigger, okay, yeah, sure. So 40. Yeah, I think 40 is good. Now we can also change the color for what is inside, I believe. Let me go to the API. So the background color, for the colors control, we have the color. Okay, this one I already used. Maybe this BG color here is the color for this gray area that you can see. Uh, Let me take a look. Let us see if we have this BG color. Let's say, I don't know, pink. I don't know. Pink. Yeah, okay, sure. So we can change that color as well. Okay, so before we can finish that, let's make the test because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to change the bottle or maybe left here also to make kind of look like what we had before. I still prefer this one because they kind of have like rounded borders. Not sure if you can do that in this here. Can we make? I don't think it has the border. Rotate, size, tag, theme, read it. Yeah. So it, do you think we have? If we make a class and make rounded LG and we save it and we take a look, no, nothing changed. So I don't think this works. I don't think this works. Let's move it that way. Okay, we are gonna change the colors and make everything work with according to the score and everything. We have this, but actually we need something inside. I'm not sure if you can put something inside here. Let us see, like if okay, 8.5. Ah, good. Okay, so it pretty much is the same color as the color that we had here. We didn't have that here. The color here is black. Can we make this here? Can we make the color black? Text black. Good. Can we make font weight bold? Okay, good. For some reason, I still think that this I don't know. I think this is not the same as we are using here. Yeah, of course, the sizes are different, but this kind of looks like more rounded. I'm not sure if this is Roboto here. Maybe it's not Roboto here. Doesn't look like the same thing as, or does it? And I'm just confused. Maybe I'm just confused. Okay. Um, what can we do now? Okay, we need to make this like the name and the release date. So how can we make the name and release date here? We have this image, then we have the text. I don't want it to be, it's kind of like grayish. I don't want grayish. I'm going to put the name here. Let's make a paragraph. The wild robot. The wild robot. And I'm going to make another one. It's going to be September 2024. Okay. So we had like some separation here. I'm not sure how many pixels I went for. This is kind of good, but I want more separation from this one. So I can make less here and make like margin top 4. Okay, this is too much. Maybe 2. Yeah. So I had different sizes. Don't remember the size. Okay, 18 pixels and okay, both of them are 18 pixels, but this one has a gray and the other one is just white. Okay, this one we have like text gray. Um, you have gray with E and gray with A. Okay, maybe my English is not that good, but I think this is very confusing. You have both grays? Material color palette. I want to see gray here. I want to see gray. Okay, you have bluish gray. Have gray. Yes, okay, gray with A. Do we have gray with... No, we don't have. We don't have gray with A. We have only gray with E. But for some reason, you have different colors if I use gray with A and gray with E. Okay, text gray. This text is okay, let's change the size here. Let's change the size of this thing here. How can I change the size? I'm not sure. Let's see. They are 18 pixels. So the default, it's 16. Oh, it's 14? Is it 14 because it's 14 or because I changed the size, the width size? Okay, it's 14. It shouldn't be 14. I think the size should be 16. That's very strange. Let me close this. Let's put this here. Okay, so text. If I go for 8, if I have 8 sixth, I think 86 is 20 pixels. I don't think we have, the Vuetify doesn't has like an 80, like an 18 text. Pretty sure that. Yeah, we have, oh, they go for RAM. Yeah, what I think it's very confusing because one RAM, it should be like 16 pixels, shouldn't it? Text body 1. It's one RAM. Oh, I think they changed that. I'm not sure. But I think text body 1 on Vuetify 2 was not one RAM. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so there we have it. We have one RAM. Yeah, if we're using, okay, so this is, maybe if we use text body 1, let's see how it goes. 16 pixels. We could leave 16 pixels. What do you think? Uh, Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Yeah, since this is kind of like smaller than this. Okay, than this. Maybe 16 pixels here fits better because you have less space. Okay, let's leave that way. Maybe we can change later. Let me copy this, make a class, and place that as well. So we need to change the color of the card. I'm not sure if color white is gonna fix. Oh, I don't want white, I want transparent. Transparent. Ah, white's gray. Do you have background color? G color? No. Why is it showing it gray? Do I have any gray here? I think it's very strange. Okay, if you can like kind of like use the color that we want, then we just need to use the color. I can close this one. The color that I set here, which was this. Um, Good. Now we have the color, the correct color here. Okay. So now that we have this color working, and I have this working as well, what else can I do? Pretty similar. Okay, I need to, of course, move this around and make it the way where it should be. Let's say bottle 20, bottle 50, bottle 60, bottle 65. Yeah, I think that's it. Bottle 65. I'm gonna change the colors later, not now. What else can we do here? I think this was a little bit bigger. Maybe come. I'm not sure if the width was bigger also. Maybe we can come like the size of it's kind of like 45. Oh, 44. Yeah, maybe 44. But can we make like the width of this? I don't know, 10? Okay, 10 is 5. I don't remember how much was that. 6? 6 too much. 5. Yeah, I just really like that this rounded. You know, the shape. I don't know if you can see, but we have the shape rounded here. I think it's better than um, this other one. That is just kind of like a flat. That's a shame. That's a shame that you can do the same thing. Uh, but yeah, it makes like the time that it took to make this, it's much bigger than the time that it took me to make this. So we kind of make a gain on the speed that we want to make. Okay, this is too much, too much. This is too much where it is. T1. Maybe we don't need it all. Yeah, I don't think we need this. And then I can come back here and change this bottle to 60, to 55. But then I need, yeah, so this is kind of complicated, huh? If I change this, then I change that. I think this was a little bit to the left. Ah, yeah, we have the padding here. We also don't want that. Let's remove the padding from the text. Let's make um, px0. Good. So now we have it on the left. What else? Okay, I'm gonna, if I have a problem here, because if I change this, you think it's good like this? I prefer something like with more space. I did that with more space there. So I want this exactly where it is. But if I move this, then I'm gonna have to go back and change this again. So if I go to size, if I go here and I kind of make, okay, the margin top 1, and then I go back here and I make the margin bottom. Yeah, okay, I think you can go for that. So this is our final thing, at least for now. then we can change something if we like it. Okay, so we have this border, we have the name, we have the everything. I think this is pretty much it. Now let's can try to make the call. Okay, we are have the fetch here, and now we need to kind of make the actual information showing up here. Okay, so now before we actually make this, get the movies and make the correct movies show here, let us do something else. Let us make this a component. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to open this right now. Let's make a components folder. Components. And we can add here a file. Let's call it, what is the name of that? It's the score, right? So score, circle, I don't know, dot view. Let's make a template. So one thing about Nuxt, you don't have to care about importing anything, pretty much anything. So lang.js, lang.js. Can save it, and then here I can just import score circle. Nothing should change. Nothing should change. Let me see. Okay, so it's working the way it should be working. Good, that's good. Okay, so now let's actually make these informations the way they should be. Okay, we have these console log movies here. Let me just check. Here you have movies. Okay, so this is the feature movies. What we're gonna do is let's change this to response, and then I'm gonna make let's make a const movies. We're gonna make a ref of this later. We're gonna make like a correct type of this later. Let me just make like this is gonna be a ref, an array. And what we want to do is, okay, we had where it was here. We had the console, the object, and have the results, have the page one and total pages and total results. We're gonna make a pagination also. If you see that we can make like matrix, then okay, something can you have like a pagination here. We're gonna make the same thing. But first, let us actually just make everything appear the way it should be. Okay, so the results are here and have all of this information over here. And what I want to do is I'm going to create this array with the movies result from this array here. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to make like movies dot value is gonna come like the response. I'm gonna map this response, and then I'm gonna change. Let's make movie. Then I'm gonna change something. Let's return here. Okay, so for each movie, I'm gonna return the movie, and I'm gonna change a few informations here. So the first thing I want to change, you can see that it comes with 20 movies. And for the feature today, I only want to show the first 10 movies. This is because of pagination. On the first page for the feature today, only be 10 movies. And then when you search, we actually have kind of like you can kind of like have 10 pages maximum. And yeah, that's it. So what we can do here now is make sure the informations are everything we want, everything we need. For that, let's just go back here. Okay, I have the movie. I wanna. The first thing would be I wanna filter that before making the map. I wanna filter that information with movie also, but actually not with movie. I wanna filter that information. The first thing is gonna be nothing, and then index. I'm gonna close here. And I'm going to go back only only the index that is less than 10. Can close here and make a dot. So what this does, it's okay, only go back the first 10 movies that you find on feature movies, feature today. Okay, we have that here. Now I can map the information that I come with with what I actually need. I'm gonna go to any here. Just type for any, and then I can come here and go. Okay, I want this map to return movie. I want to make like a release date. Okay, we have the date here. The release date. We want to transform that to like the month and the day, the year. And for that, I'm going to use. Okay, we have like a date format from Vuetify, but we also have a date format for Vue Core. So if you don't know Vue Core, Vue Core. What is Vue Core? Vue use actually is the name. I don't know. I call Vue Core because when you import, it's this thing over here, and they have like a lot of functions and composables and components that you can use. Vuetify, they had their own. They have their own use date composable. We could use that, but since I already did on using this, I think it's very good. I'm going to install here very fast. So copy that, come npm I. I don't know how is this symbol called in English, but it's Vue use / core. Okay, good. So now it's here. Not sure if I need to install anything else for Vue. We have like use date format, like date, use date format. Page not found. That's something strange. Date format is not found. Date. Okay, it's here somewhere. Why did when I use date, didn't show? Okay, so that was just misinterpretation somewhat. We have it kind of looks like the DJS. They say that it's inspired by DJS. So you can just format using this format here the same way DJS does. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. So for that, we need, let's go back here. Okay. So now that we have it installed, we're going to use use date format. Yeah, I didn't pick. Do I need to make something? Maybe I need to use like on modules. I'm not sure if I need to. Okay. Do I need to put that on? Okay, no. So Nuxt is different. I have Vue use. Nuxt is like this. Okay, I need to copy that again. Sorry, I made the wrong information. I made the wrong installation. You already installed Vue use core, so probably just install Vue use next. You can remove that dependencies. Okay, you use core. And that's it. Then we need to put this on modules if it's not there already. Where's modules? I can save it. Okay. So now it should work. No, it didn't. It didn't auto import here for me. Mm-hmm. Did I miss something? We need to npm run dev. Use date format. Do I need to install something else just for the date format? Maybe. Let me go back here. No, they are not showing anything else for the date format. So this comes already integrated with the view use. I can just copy this then. If they are not actually giving me that, I can copy and I can import this here. I can use now. Yeah, maybe also we can I'm not going to use now because we're going to get the date for the date itself. So use format, we can open here, and they have like two parameters. First one is the date. So we're going to make a new date, and you're going to pass the movie dot release date. And the second parameter is how you want to format things. So it's going to be month, and it's going to be year. And I can save, and it's raining. So I need to close my windows, be back. Okay, so I'm back. And I'm not sure where we were. Okay, so okay, we have movies. I need to think now how I'm going to actually make this work because I have columns and have the card. But for each column, I put like 5 columns, but it's not actually 5 columns. It's gonna be 5 columns, but the number of cards is gonna be regard the number of movies that we have here. So if I put movies, let me think. I put movies here, then I need to specify the width of this column, which is kind of not what we want, because we need this to be exactly the number of. I'm not sure how we can do this. We can make like 5 columns with calls 12, which is, they're not going to be like this exactly same size that we need. Maybe we can remove the columns and just let the card, and then you can kind of like make a wrap here. So yeah, I'm gonna remove this from here, from the columns. I'm gonna pass this through. I'm gonna put this here on cards. I'm gonna remove the columns here. I'm gonna close this also. And if I save like this, let us see how it looks. Can close this and this. Also close this. Okay, they have it here, but I need them to be as big as they can for the size of this row. So let me think. They are in 5. I could make like this width 100%. Not sure if this is gonna work. 100%. No, not each one 100%. That is dumb. That is very dumb of me. I need each width to be exactly as it needs to be. Okay. We cannot make the grid different than what we need. Let me think. If you have like 20 items, if you have like 10 items, they need to. Well, I think I'm gonna have to make a grid on our own. I'm not sure you can do this using Vuetify the way it is. Okay, maybe we can do like 5 columns the way it is here. But since the size of this, it's different because we have the V container. Maybe we can also change the number of columns. So I'm gonna make like 4 columns if you make 4 columns here. If you can we go back If you go back with the columns, yeah, but instead of like this, we have the calls here, and call is gonna be like 4, like 3 actually, and this is gonna be the movies. This is gonna be the card, and we can save. And if you go back here, nothing appears. Why is that? Movies. If you use our Nuxt here, we have these DevTools from Nuxt, which is great. I think it's the best DevTools there is. Go to pages, go to pages. If what I want to do is, yeah, this is what I want. I want component 3. If I go to kind of like main here, so you can click this, kind of like select which components you want on the page. You have the vMain, next page, vRouter, index, which is the page, then you have the container. Here on the index page, have the movie arrays with like 0 arrays. Why is that? Why have 0 arrays here? Okay, is this work? Do we have? Oh, I removed the console log, right? Console.log response. Okay, filter is not a function. Filter is not a function because response is an object. That's the reason. We need results. Response not results. And then the magic happens. Okay, so here you have like the movies. They didn't update. They didn't update. I want the index here. So I have movies here, which is great. I think this is like a great dev tool to work with. Okay, we have 4 columns. Yeah, since we have like the columns can be 1 to 12, we need to work like in pairs. We cannot have like 5 columns the way you have here. At least maybe I can think of a solution later, but let's go for 5. And then I think you can pretty much make this bigger. Maybe you can make the name, reduce this a little bit, and can make this number bigger also. So if you go here, we have columns 3. Okay, so 3 plus 4 is 12, which gives us these 4 columns here. What was I? Okay, I want to reduce this feature today. Yeah, let's make like, I don't know, 12. 12 is much. 8. Let's make 8. Okay, I want to increase the text body 1. Let's go to text 86. Yeah, I think this is better. Then we need to adjust the score circle. Okay, so something that we need here is going to remove this style from here. I'm going to put this style here on score circle. Can save it. It's still working there. From bottle, we need more bottle actually. So 75 maybe. 80. Yeah, let's leave like that. I think it's good. Okay, so now we need like the real image of the movie. So for that, let me go back. I can come here, but I really like this one. Just come here. You have this object, you have like poster path. I can just copy the path. And I can close this. I can also close this one. I can also close this. I can also close this one. Okay, we have path. And here you're gonna go to card.path. You can replace the rest. I can save. Let's see if it's working. It's not working for some reason. For some reason, it's not working. Why I don't have the image here? I have the image here, but there's no image. Image must have an alternative text element has no title attribute. Okay, that's not what I want. I want this source over here. Maybe I think this is because we need to provide like a domain so that Nuxt can kind of like say, okay, I trust this thing. And the way of doing that is by putting image in domain. So something is wrong here. You say it doesn't have image here. I think it's because, okay, I was confusing. Because since I work with Nuxt image, I think this image is from Nuxt image, which is kind of like we put the domain that it can trust. I thought that was the question here, but I'm not sure now that I'm using from Vuetify. I'm not sure why they are not getting the image that we... Let's take a look again at the path. Let's take a look at this. Next page, router view. Index, have movies, object. Okay, so okay, so it's just the path, but we need to actually go to the base path. So this is just the query to get the image. We need the base image path to make this work. And the base image path, I think it's this one. Let me get this. Let me take a look here on my movie cards. Yeah, so HTTPS image original slash, or not slash there. Okay, let me just copy this. So what is the name? The MovieDB, they kind of have this base image that they use to search. And you can just put that here and save it. Now close the string templates and save. Let me see it's working. Oh, okay, good. Now we have it's working. It's working. It's okay. So since now we are working with 3 columns, 3 rows, we can make like we say 10, but we can make like with 12 movies. So I come here and make 12. Okay, good. We have 12 movies. Oh, My Hero Academy is here. You are next. Substance also looks like a good movie. Alan Romulus was something that I want to watch. And Venom, I think it's not here yet, at least not in my country. Okay, so now I have the image, have the information, okay, we need to put the name and the information about okay, we have release date here. So here it's going to be card, not release date, save. I think it's title. So card dot title, and I can say, good, we have the name here. September. Okay, so the name is in Portuguese. For some reason, they are getting the name in Portuguese, which is my country, Brazil. But I want this information to be in English. I'm not sure if I need to do something to make that work as an English. Uh, Let me take a look here. Okay, you have locales. Have locales here. So the third information is locales US. And then if I go back, okay, now we have September, October, August, and that's it. So I think, okay, we need the score, and we need to change this background, which is very strange. To make the score and to make the background, what can we do? What can we think here? Okay, the score, we can use the score from information itself. What is the number here? Volt average. Can copy the path. Come here. And I go to, I can pass prop here. So I'm gonna pass like score. I need to bind this, and it's gonna be card dot volt average. Yeah, that's it. And then I go to score circle. Here we need to define props, and we can use something here. Yeah, we have a different ways of like declaring using TypeScript. I think this is the best way. I just put score. I think I can make like type. It's gonna be a number. I can save. If I take score here and I put it here, let's see if that's gonna work. I can remove that. Number is not defined. Number is the type. Actually, score is the type here. You're kidding with me, right? Type. If I put like string, are we going to return string is not defined? String is not defined. Am I missing something? Did I just forgot how to use define props? Define props. Full string. Yeah, but I put like, I want to declare the way we use. Okay, so this is TypeScript, but I want to declare in another way that I think it's clearer. No. Okay, let's go to Vue. Let's go to get started. We have here props. Good. We have a different, okay. So props, yes. No, not like that. No, I don't want Nuxt.js. Prop validation here. Number, type string. Yeah, that's, but my type here is number. Number. That should work. That should work. Okay, so it is number, but it should be with capital N. That was the reason why it was not working. Okay, so, but I don't want this thing to be broken here. I just need the first thing to be the way it is. And to do that, I think we can just make like, do we have a way of doing this on props itself? I don't think we can like pass a function. We can make a default function, but I don't think we can format using the prop itself. Yeah, that's a shame. I think it would be something interesting. But here I just use to fix dot fixed one. And I can go back here and then we have one. Good. That's the way we want it. Now I need to make the correct size of this. And the correct colors also. So for that, let me think, how can we make the correct size? You can make a calculation here to make it. Okay, so if it's 10, it's 100. It's 100. So we just need to multiply, I guess. What is the name? Okay, model value. It's the score. Plus 10. Can save. Ah, good. It's working. Now I need the colors. So I'm gonna make const colors color. It's going to be a computed. We don't need to import anything because it's not, it's great. So the computed does, it's kind of like compute the value and then it doesn't change, doesn't matter. Only if the values inside change, it kind of like compute again. So this is a great way to kind of like having things. Every time you change something on the page, you click on something and then doesn't have to calculate again because if the values didn't change, it's not gonna make the calculations again. So this kind of like saving processing power. And okay, so now I need to let's think like okay, so if score is like on less or equal than 4, I'm gonna return a color. So the color is blue, so it could be red. Can play with the colors here. If it is bigger than 4, but it's less than, I don't know, 7, it's bigger than 4 and less or equal to 7 or less than 7, you can return yellow. Yellow. Otherwise, you just return um, did I miss something here? And score. Okay, now it's good. Green. I can save. Let me see if it's working. Oh, yeah, I need to put that before. So, give me a second. Okay, so now I need to put these colors the way it is. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to bind the color here. Show the color there. I'm going to save it. Let's check if it's working. No, it's not working. And something went wrong. I go to the console log. Score is not defined. Score is not defined. It's literally here. How the score is not defined? Okay, so maybe when I enter the score, can I put like the default, which is 0? I can save. Okay, it's not that score circle. Ah, for sure. So the score here, I can remove this default value. The score here comes from here, but I need to make like a const props. And now I can make the score props score. And if I go like this, we have, gee, it's working. Now we need to also change the background color. I'm not, we have like green and other greens there. Let me see if I const, let's make like VG color. Also computed. Okay, my dog here is barking. It's very happy for some reason. So I'm gonna make like the BG colors. Pretty much can copy this and place it here. But then we need another columns like red. Uh, I don't know, lighting one. Let's see if this works. Yellow and green and save. Now if I come here and go back. Oh yeah, of course, I need to bind the colors here. So I need to bind it and save. Yeah, didn't change much from the color itself. It's not pretty though. What is the name? Let's go to Vuetify and go to our colors, material color palettes. I want to go, for example, the red. Did I write the correct way? So it's lighting Okay, latent 5, I think. Latent 5 instead of 1. We go to 5. Save. Okay, I think now it's better. We can barely see. Okay, here I can barely see also. So I think that's the idea. Uh, yeah, maybe if we change to 2, let's take a look. That works. 4 actually. Can I go back? Okay, I think this is better. You can see the background color here. Good. So now we have the score, we have the image, we have everything here. I can close this. Now what we need to make the search option work. Something is messing me here. If I go to the default density compact, for some reason, it's not kind of like centered the way I want it. I have deflex, I have the icon, we have like, I don't know, like the aligned center. I save. Yeah, no, now it's centered. It's kind of bothering me that. Okay, I think this is good. We can make the search working here. I don't think we need any more information from this. Let me take a look if something is missing. I should be put in there and I am not. Yeah, I think that's it. I can kind of like make a you can kind of like make a component to get the errors in case we miss something here, and also need to pretty much make a type here. So for the movies, I can make the like an interface here. So interface for movies, and I get like okay, we are going to need more information because we need the pagination. So they have like total pages, which is a number. They also have total results, which is also a number. So this is for the pagination we're going to use later. And we have the result itself, which is going to be another interface. Let's call results sun array. And here we have interface results. Uh, we have like the ID, because you need the ID to enter the details page. Also a number. We have the title, which is a string. We have volt average, which is a number. We have poster path, which is a string. And we have release date, which also is string. And you can get movies here. The response is kind of type movies. What else? The movies here is type movies. But it is a ref, so let's make a ref here. Could be null though, so let's make null also. I can save. Yeah, we can think about the if you have like more interface to make, more typing to make, we can do that later. So for now, let's work on this component here. I'm gonna make on components here. I'm gonna make like a global. It's global or globals? I think global. And we have like a message for global. Let's make a message component. View. This is a template. And inside here, I think it's the dialog. Okay, so I like to make things a little bit different. Um, can try to make this work on the same page, but global components, when you put something on the global folder, it kind of like we don't need to like preset the name of the component with the component folder. So message, it should call the messages. If I put like in score circle inside another folder, then I should call the name of the folder before score circle, and I call it like here. Yeah. We can also make this a component. Can make a movie cards component if we want to. Yeah, let's do that. Before we can make the message component. No, let's make the message component first. A V dialog, it's just gonna have like a message for if something's wrong. So let's make a V card and V card text. And we're gonna have a paragraph here. Let's say message. Okay, so V dialog to work. I think I'm gonna put this inside store because then I can call it whatever I want. Lang PS. Okay, so to install the store, we're gonna go to Pinia and copy this. I'm gonna open the terminal. Okay, so here you have the information on the server also. Copy this again, place it, and there we go. It's installing everything. You also need like a store. Stores. I'm gonna make like a message store. Message.ts. Cannot found module. Okay, so I think this is because we need to put this on package.json override Vue latest. If you come here and you come here, make this and save. Cannot find module pin yet. So if we try to install now again, not sure if we need to install again. Let us see. Okay, now it's okay, not working yet. Required stack for research index.js. That's strange. That's strange. Name.js, that case format back to .json. View latest. I just put it here. Do I need to put this on a correct order? Maybe for dev dependencies. I can save. I can try again. Cannot find module. Okay, so let me take a look here. Required stack index.js. This never happened to me before. Okay, so the problem was the installing. So instead of using npx Nuxt latest module at Pinia, I can go to npm install Pinia and then the path here. These are modules. So if you go to Nuxt, you go to integration modules, and you go to Pinia. You have like a Pinia module here. So this is the way you can install so it doesn't give that error that we were seeing before. Maybe they changed something because this I made a project using on the Pinia itself this week and it was working fine. This installation over here, so I'm not sure what changed. But yeah, if you go to like npm install, it should work correct. And then you need to add the module. I'm not sure if you already added it by itself. Yeah, we already have it here. So I have Pinia Nuxt. They are telling me something is missing because it is message. It's require a single file component, movie search components, global message. We have template here. Maybe I need to save. Okay, it was not saved. I think that's should be it. The reason why. But we are going to let me close this. We are going to take that from the message store here. So I created the folder stores, have the message here. I'm going to create um, a new store here for the message, and I just can get here. So we're gonna export like a const. I'm gonna get use message store. I'm gonna define store. Uh, I'm not sure if we need to import that. Just to make sure, let's define store. I think we don't need to import this, but just to make sure everything's working fine. Define store. Let's call the store like message. And then we open here. Okay, so now we're gonna make like just two consts, which is show message. It's gonna be ref boolean. And close here. I don't need this other close tag. It's gonna be ref here and false. And a const the message itself. Also gonna be a ref string. No need to close this. And a ref here, an empty string. And then we just return show message. It needs to be brackets, show message, and message itself. And I save. Okay, so I have the store ready. Just make it like this. And here you can import everything. We don't need to actually import, we just need to declare. So const message store is going to be use message store. I can save. And then for the dialog itself to show, I can make like the model and message store dot show message. The autocomplete's not working. I'm not sure why. And for the text, we have like message store message here, and I can save. So index to, let's test this if it's working. So if I come here, if I refresh, okay, everything's working here. Okay, this feature, it's kind of goes up and then goes down. Not sure why. We can take a look at that later. But right now, if we kind of like, I don't know, if we mess the name here, let's say if it shows us any message. Okay, so to actually have a message, we need to have some console here. If we go here and we check the console, we have an error. Okay, have this. Okay, so it fetched here. So if I go, we need to declare here the const message store is going to be use message store. And I can copy this and I can put it here. Dot show message. Can put true. And I can put here the message itself. Dot message. It's going to be error. Let's see if it's worked like this. So the vdialog model here just make this to actually show on screen. And then the vcard here is going to make the card with the text. Let's see if it works like that. It didn't work. I'm not sure why it didn't work. It should have worked. If you take a look at the Nuxt here, if you go to our index, Um, Actually, if you go to store, it Pina is not showing up here. Okay, if you go to these dots here, and then you have the Pina here, and then you have the message, show message true, and the message itself is here, but the V dialog is not popping up. Maybe it's not V model, maybe it's model value. Not sure. Let me take a look. If it doesn't work, then you can think about something else. Yeah, it's still not working. Okay, let me put wait one here. Let's say test. Test. Let me go back with the V model. Let's save. Um, okay, not showing up pages. I want components. Can I take a look at the component itself from... No, I don't have the building components, but I want message component. I don't think... Can we take a look at... Okay, I don't think we can. It would be great to have, the component, the message component here, so that I can see what is coming up from that. Anonymous index, container, bureau. Yeah, we don't have that. I really wanted to see what was coming from the message component itself. Um, use message store is correct. Const store. Show message. Let me take a look at Vuetify. Maybe I'm missing something. Components, dialog. Dialog. Open dialog. Okay. This is pretty much what we want. So, yeah, but you need to know that we don't want this activator like this. We want something simpler. Vmodel, that's what we want. Vmodel, that's just, yeah. So if I can come here and I just go to true, I don't think it works because it needs to bind to something. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I just remove that and save. Yeah, I want it to show, but it's not show. So global message, the component, I don't think I need to import the component anywhere. Should be showing. No, I need to import the component somewhere. And it's component here. That is the reason why it's not working. I'm not sure if you need to make like message. I was pretty dumb. I thought that, okay, well, we had the global. And if we have the global, then we didn't need to do anything else. But that's not the case. Maybe here. Message is not working. So, okay, so it is on global. I don't think we need to put it anything else, anywhere else. Let me take a look. Let me think. Something is missing. Something is missing here. Have the message. We don't have anything here telling me something's wrong. Something's wrong here. Message. Okay, good. So now, so what we need to do is we need to put the message on side of the main from layouts. Can save it. Inside here, we have the V dialog. It's binded to the show message on the store, message store. I think this you can remove this. You can kind of like put a widget. I don't know, for 100. Can I put this widget like here? I can say, okay, good. I can close this. We have everything on the center. Already centered, everything centered. That's good. We have this fetcher here. So if I go back with the index discover, I save. It's not going to show any error. Everything is good now. I don't need this console. I can close this. I think I pretty much can close this console as well. Save again. So we pretty much have the movies here from the first page. We need to make the pagination. We need to add search input, and we need to okay, so let's add the search here from the head bar. To do that, when I search something here, what I want to do is, okay, I have this index here. You have the movies on the index page. I could put this on a composable, and I can, get the movies from the composable, and you go to the header, and you make the header works like that. So when I click or when I press enter, and then this can make us make a fetch, and the fetch goes to the movies here. But I want to do a different way. I want to put this inside a store. So let's make movies. But yes, I'm going to copy this store. I'm going to place here. I'm going to remove these two ones and this also two things here. And I'm going to go to index. I'm going to get pretty much everything here. I'm going to get from this function also the interfaces, and okay, I'm going to import everything. I'm going to put it here. Of course, the import is going to come on top. The interfaces I can put also before, I think. I can save movies. Never is not assigned to type movies. Never. I'm not sure if this is because it's from outside. No, it's not because from outside. Okay, I can take a look at that later. I don't think this type any is missing follow properties movies. Response results movies dot value. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe I can put this like null. Yeah, that was it. So its movies are null, and I was like an array, empty array. That's why I was giving this strange message. On here, I have type any is missing the following properties from type movie, total pages, total results. Yeah, since I shouldn't like, okay, and now I get it. So I have movies dot value is getting the response dot results, but the response is type movies, and the movies has these other true properties here that we're going to use, and it's coming only the results here. So we need to change that. Okay, so to that we can kind of make response results. Can we do like this? And we kind of get, okay, so that's not what I want. This is what I want. Response dot results, and you get the other two here. Can copy this and place it, and I can put response dot total pages. Actually, I don't need that. I can just make like response. Yeah, so now we have everything working, but what I need here is to close this tag and save. I think something is wrong here. Okay, so this is value. Yeah, so this is the correct way. Okay, so now it's working. The type things are okay. The search string. Okay, I'm gonna think have movie, you have page one. We're not going to use pages on index, on features, actually. We are only going to use pages on search results. We could use pages here as well, but let's make it like the feature today, only like kind of like the first movies that we can get. Then you can think on something else. From here, I need to import this store here. Message store. Not sure I can. Yeah, can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. I can get messages store from use message store. Why showing me does not exist type message? Of course it is. It's right here. I'm not sure if it's because I imported. It's not getting the correct thing, but it is there. As you can take a look. I don't know. Should I get the message only from inside the searcher? No, I don't think that's it. I can leave it there. I can return the show message. I need to return movies. I'm gonna test if it's not working. And then we can, on index, we can make a const. Oh yeah, we need, of course. Use message store is use movies. Movies store, and here is movies. Yeah, I can save it. I'm not sure if runtime config is gonna work here. I think we need to put it inside here. Then you can get the information. And then I'm gonna make use const movies store is gonna be use movies store. And then I can get the before I can make the search movies, I want this to make the search movies on before mount. So this is like kind of like the life cycle. And have movies store dot search movies. So what this does is, okay, so before the page is mounted, I want you to search for the movies. So this gives a little bit of time. And then after that, you can just give us the information that we want. So instead of going to movies, we're going to go movie star.movies. And then I think everything else can pretty much be the same. Let me reload that and see if something is wrong. Unexpected token feature today. Okay, that's strange. Really? Index on 7. Oh, this is strange. Only for amount, I think. Movie star.movies feature today. Why you give me error? We have any error here? We have this error. But the message is there. So this stop giving errors. Now it's only this one. Unexpected token on 7. So on 7 is like here. Have 6 is here, 7 is here. Movies. Ah, yeah, it's not movies. Movies dot results. Results. And still giving me the same thing. For some reason, when I save, it changes. Movie star dot search movies. I'm not sure why it's showing me this. Find Star Movies, use movie store. Okay, so the name is correct. I'm returning search movies and movies itself. And here I'm giving movies store, movies results. Okay, we had two problems here. The first one was this, it's not right, the results. I'm just spreading the results here. I should be using this. So it was like this before, and now I have the results, getting the results from the response. I can save that. We have message store here. I think if I put any here, yeah, it's gonna fix that. Inside here, I had this, which is a common here that I need to erase. And here, movies can be null. So if I don't do something here, it's going to return undefined, and then it's going to give an error. So I'm just going to put this question mark here. So if it is null, it's going to return. If it is undefined, it's going to return null, actually. And I can save, and then I can go back to here, and everything pretty much working fine. Yeah, now let's finish the search. Okay, so now let's go to the default um, layout here. And here we have this text field. So if I place something here, I want to search. So the first thing would be to make a vModel here so that I can get the string that we want. In this case, let's go for search. And then we can create const search. It's going to be ref string. Can close here. And this is going to be a ref string, and I can save. Okay, so I have this variable here now. The vModel binds these two fields. Now, if I have like kind of like two options. If I press enter, I want it to search, and if I kind of like click on this icon, I also want it to search. So okay, let's pick a function here. Search movies. And when I kind of like press enter, so we have some options here. We have this append inner icon here, and I have some events that I can use on Vuetify. So append inner, I believe this is the one. I can go for search movies. And I can just console log here, searching, for example. And if I also press enter, so uh, let me think. What is the name of the event? I forgot. If I press enter here, let me remember. Search input. Okay, I kind of made this as a button before. But now if I key up, it's the name of the event. So key up. I don't know if it has key up event on this particular component on Vuetify. So let's test. Search movies. And I save. So now if I come here and I go to our console log, informations, mais em português, but Yours should be showing in English. If I click here, searching, perfect. And if I press enter, also search, working. Okay, so this is working on both. If I press enter, search, and if I click here, also is searching. For the search itself, we can go actually call this from our movies. We have like search movies here. We already have. Okay, so this is kind of like feature movies, right? I'm not actually searching for anything. So if I come here for feature movies, for example, and I save this and I copy this and I go to our index page and also place that here. Okay, so now it's good. Now we're gonna make another one. I think I can copy all of this and place it here. And I go for search movies and I copy that and I return also this function. I need to change that. So I need to change this URL. Let me get the correct one here. I'm going to copy here and place, and then you can take a look. Okay, so you have like the search and then movie and then page. We don't have page yet, so did I erase that? No, okay, I leave like page equal one. We're gonna make the page work later. Query, and then we have the search string, which is this search string over here. Okay, so I kind of put it like a search here. So instead of using that, I'm gonna make a const. What is the name? Movie store. Movie store. I'll use movies store, and then I'm gonna get directly from search. What is the name of the search string? Okay, search string. Search string, but I need to return that from here. I can save here. Okay, now it's okay. So I'm binding this variable with my movie store, and inside this movie store, I'm binding to this search string. Okay, so I have the search. Let me close this one. I have the search string here, and I have this API key, which is the same one that I used before. Okay, now I have also, this is correct. I have this messages here, trying and catch. Did something changed? I'm not sure if I need to change. Okay, so filter, I don't need this filter anymore because you're not getting, yeah, you are getting everything first. Then you can kind of change to see how this is going to be. I can save this also. The results.map, I get the movie. What else do I need? I have the release date, locales. I don't think it changed anything. Okay, I'm gonna leave like this. I don't think I need to change anything. Let's save and see if this works. So what this is going to do is, okay, every time I search for a movie, I'm going to come here. I'm going to put like movies store and dot. Okay, so I'm kind of binding this. So wherever the event happens, I'm going to call this search function over here. And then this is going to put the movies here on our movies variable, and this is going to change automatically on our movies here. So let's check if this is happening. Let me go with like, let me close this. Let's go to matrix, for example. Okay, it's working. We have matrix movies here, and kind of like a lot of movies that are called matrix. If I change here, I go to, I don't know, Lala, press enter. We have, okay, we have some spicy movies also. I don't know. What other name? Okay, so we already seen it's working. If there is nothing, you should maybe treat that. Maybe if there is nothing, the person um, can't search. So can we do that here? Let me think. If I don't have nothing, I think I can put like, not sure if this is the best place. If I can, let me close this. I could put like an if here, and if there is nothing on search string, I can say like, okay, I'm not gonna search for anything. That's an option. Another option would be to have like rules here, and I can say this could be like a form, and then I could say like rules, and then I could go, okay, if the value is empty, you don't pass the rule, and then you don't do the action, which is this one. But yeah, let's leave this to the end. Okay, so now we have the search, we have the feature here. And if I replace it's okay, it's here. What I need to do now is pagination. So, okay, we have like a lot of pages coming from here, I believe. If you go to this layout here, vmain, Linux page router, anonymous index, we have movie store, vcontainer, view row. Actually, this is not what I want. Oh, I have properties here. Maybe it's kind of like here. Movies, search strings empty, results. We have total pages, which is 46,000 pages. It's a lot. Total results, 900,000 results, which is a lot. So let's make a pagination here. I don't remember how to make pagination on Vuetify. Let me take a look here. Components. Okay, we have pagination, which is this one. Okay, yeah, I want something simple like this. Can make it rounded, okay, you can disable, you can have different icons. Length. Okay, this is a good thing I think I'm gonna need to use. Visible, okay. Yeah, pretty much. So maybe this is the one we want with the length property. I'm gonna copy this pagination here. Let's go to our app. Okay, so pagination is gonna be on index. We have this call with these cards over here. We could make this one component separately, separate component, kind of like a movie cards component. To do that, let's make that. Let's copy this and let's make a component. I'm gonna add like a folder here and say home. And inside here, I'm gonna make movie cards, moviecards.view. I'm gonna have a template. I'm gonna place that here. Okay, and now we have like a script setup. Let's make lang yes. Okay, we need like define props. And what props? We need movies. We need movie stars. If that's okay, if you have movie stars here, then we maybe don't need the props. You can just call the movie stars. Const movie star, use movie star, and I can save, and then that's okay. And then here I can just call movie. No, it's home movie cards, and I can close and I can save. Let's take a look if it's still working. Okay, still working. Good. Now let's copy this pagination here and my goodness, let's come here to index and I want The pagination to be here. Okay, the view model is to the page. Let's make const page is going to be a ref number probably, and it's going to be ref1 probably. I think that's how it works. Length 15. If pass, no, let's put length 10. So if pass 10 pages is going to it is going to call, is going to like show these three dots over here. Maybe. Let's see if that's how it's working. Okay, you have 10. But I kind of need the number though. Okay, okay, so length. Okay, I'm kind of confused. You using the length prop, you can set the length of the v pagination if the number of the pages exceed the parent container. Okay, so it's going to truncate by itself. So the length is how many pages there is. And we kind of have this information, right? When you go to the movies here, we have total pages and we have total results. So we probably should get this total pages information over here. And that's where we were like here. We have total pages already that we put here on movies. So it's returning movies here. I should get this information using the movie store. So movie store.total pages. No, movie store.movies.total pages. Movies could be undefined, so that's why I use this so that it can return no in case it's undefined. Now let's go back here. Okay, here we have for 6,000 pages. And okay, so vModel page, we have page 1. Now we need to change the pagination. So when I click one number, it kind of search again. I'm not, don't remember. Okay, we should have on the API here. Let me close this. We should have events. Okay, something's missing here. Events first, last, update model value. Okay, so let me get this one. Go back here. Let me go to here. And update model value, I'm gonna call the movie store. Okay, so I update the model value, but it's not going to update I need to bind this page with something inside there because I'm calling like movie store.search movies. But I need to bind this v model here with something from here. Okay, we don't have we have the page here now. For the feature, you're gonna leave like one because you only want like one page for feature movies. But if we have this here, then we need like kind of like a page. Kind of like a page. So let's make like a page here. I'm gonna make a const here page. It's going to be ref number. No, number. And this ref one. I want to return that. Save here, and here also I want to put like movie store dot page, and I can save. Okay, so if I change the movies, it's gonna update the model value. Okay, kind of like detect. Okay, this value was updated. Then I'm gonna search for the movie. Let's see if this is working. Okay, so it's kind of not clearly. Okay, we need to clear this somehow, some way, somehow. Let me go to another. I don't know. I'm very terrible at movie names. Venom. Okay, I have some error here. So API movie page. Oh, okay, good. So saying like the page is an object of objects. That's because page dot value. I can save. I can recall here. Let's go for Venom. Press enter. Okay, now it's working. It's showing Venom movies. Okay, we have a lot of Venom movies. And they have 4 pages. Good. But if I refresh, it's still showing like this all of these pages over here. So I need to kind of clear that some way, somehow. How can we do that? I'm not sure why it's saving this file because I'm refreshing the page. And okay, does it have like 6,000 when I get the featured movies today? Maybe. I thought this value was for Lala movies. No, Matrix maybe. Also, no, we have 5 pages. Okay, so for feature movies, they have. Yeah, we could leave that also. We could come here and say, yeah, I'm gonna get the page here. We can also do that. Page, not value. Can close, save. Let's see if it's going to work. It's going to work. Some movies they don't have a movie poster, or maybe okay, something. Okay, I'm kind of confused. I need to refresh. Okay, good. Now if I go to number 4, there's a error here. Ah, yeah, of course, because I'm changing I'm searching for this, but we have search string and here we have not. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this to 1 just to show the feature movies. And I'm going to go like here on the index and go, okay, so if we don't have, if like the movie store page is just 1, which is the feature movies, if it's different than 1, it's because we are searching. If it's just 1, we don't need to show the page, it's feature, or even if we are searching, we don't need to kind of like show anything. Okay, we don't show anything, and if we search for something, search for Venom. Yeah, it's not showing anything. Still, refresh the page. Wave movie start page. Okay, so it's not movie page, it's movie total pages. Should be different than 1. Then movie store.movies question mark dot. Okay, can you do that? Okay, so now let's try again. Okay, so it shows 5. If I refresh, we have 46,000. Okay, you have 46,000, but I just want. Okay, so it has 46,000, but so what we should do? Okay, so when I go to feature movies, it's gonna put like total pages here, and I kind of don't want that. I want the total pages to be just 1 because I don't want this to show. Let me refresh that. Okay, you have no pages here, and then when I go for Deadpool, for example. Okay, you have something wrong here. Have something wrong here, and we don't have the pages also. It's not showing here, but Matrix. Okay, Matrix. It happens. Deadpool. Okay, for some reason, Deadpool's makes things strange. La La Land. Oh, we have some spicy La La Land over there. Okay, why Deadpool gives us that weird thing? If I go for, I don't know, Castle. Yeah, some of them, and maybe it's because the size of the. No, but this one is kind of like okay. Ah, okay, because we have like the title, it's too big, and then the the image go the button like the score is not showing what it should be. Okay, so we could put like a substring here on movie cards. Go like substring starts from 0, goes to I don't know 20. If I go back here, then everything is okay. Maybe 20 is too little. Let's say 25. Props. Okay, something is already messing up. Oh, okay, so this card is a little bit smaller. Yeah, I think 25. If I put like 30, it's too much. 28, it's kind of okay. We could put like 3 dots here, and we kind of ask like, okay, if card.title it's more than 28, then we can also put like 3 dots, something like, oh, what is this? My antivirus. Card.title.substring 0 to 8. Can we make like, I'm not sure if you can do that. Yeah, I'm not sure you can add things like this. Can you put like a template string? Maybe could, yeah, we could do this. Could make okay, and if could make a function, right, to do that. If card on title onto length is bigger than 28, then I'm going to render 3 dots. Otherwise, nothing. If I save here, okay, I have 3 dots here, but I want this to be, so this could be like 25. Okay, then have these 3 dots here. But I don't want the space, right? So I'm gonna save that and leave it like this. Okay, this is good. We could make this a function, kind of like, okay, function, I don't know, title strings. Very terrible naming functions. And return this. Here we have the title. I'm gonna copy this, paste this here. It's gonna be card.title. And here you can remove the title and save. Title is here. Okay, title is a string. Save. And everything's working fine. Okay, so now if I refresh the page, I got no pagination because there is no. Okay, so and because there is no because you put the total page to be just one. All right, and then when I search for something, if I search for alien, then we have this alien over here, and we have the pagination to be 55 pages. Okay, so now let's make a skeleton loaders here on this page. So when we search something, it's kind of like shows skeletons here. Vuetify has skeletons component. Uh, skeleton loaders, which is this one. You can have a lot of types. Let's see if you can make something similar to this. Okay, so for that, what are you going to do? Okay, let's close all of this. It's too much. Okay, we are on the index page. What are the pages? I have index page. Let's make have movie cards. Good. Pagination. Okay. We have. Let's make something here. Let's create the component. Oh, we're gonna create the component later. So what we want to do is pretty much like the same thing here. And can pretty much copy this and place it here. But instead of like movie stores, what we want to do is cards. I'm gonna make these cards over here. So let's copy the skeleton loader here. And instead of these cards, we have the skeleton loader. Save. We don't have the results. We can put like 12. Because 112 cards. And okay, so let's think what we want. We want a card, but we want a not card with avatar. Let's take a look here. We have like card with its image in heading. Should be this one, I guess. Let's take a look how it goes. Don't want actions. Width is 100%, but the height. Do we have the height here? Don't remember. Do we put some height on the cards? No. They pretty much have the same. Let's take a look at the size of the poster. Okay, so it's 411 pixels. Okay. So they have 411 pixels. Can you put height here? 411. Let's close this. Yeah, no, almost that, but that's not what we want. To be honest, okay, my dog just entered. Okay, so I want to make this like I want to make this taller. I don't want the actions. I don't want this avatar, to be honest. I want the image and I want, can I control that? I'm probably going to have to do like one at a time. Image. Let me save, go back here. I don't want this around here. I don't want this background here. It should be transparent. I don't know. Do they have like background? BG, no. Color. Let's test white. Okay. So what do you want? Do they have transparent? Transparent. Let me say, okay, but I don't want this border. Um, I don't know if they have like border 0. Can I have like, I don't want this thin border. Do you have the option about this? Nope. Nope. Loading elevation. No. Yeah, I don't get this. Boilerplate. Is this the one? No, everything's the same. Examples, toggle loading, no. CSS variables, accessibility. No, what I want is just to remove the border. Boilerplate, remove the loading animation. Ah, okay, boilerplate removes the loading. We don't want that. So color, elevation, height, loading text, max 0, theme, type, width. We don't have the height. Have minimum height, max height. Okay, you have height here. What I don't want is the border. I think they have like utility classes for border. Borders. Border thing, I want border 0. Okay, let's test if it's going to work. Class borders. Have another class here. Can save. It didn't work. It makes me kind of mad. Some utility classes they kind of like doesn't exist. They do exist, but they just don't doesn't work. Okay, we have another border here. Save. Ah, so I was wrong. Utility classes are good. Um, I was dumb actually. If I remove this, there is no border. Okay, I was judging Vuetify. Vuetify is great. But what I want is like kind of like the height of this element to be bigger. Can you put like minimum height and max height here? Nothing change. I'm gonna have to go for it and kind of like inspect the element to make sure that the bone is actually the size we want. So I'm gonna copy this skeleton loader class and let's try style scoped. It's gonna make a class. Let's call skeleton card and let's make deep. This is going to go deep on our bone, this skeleton loader bone, and pretty much is going to add classes based on what I have added here. So I put this skeleton card here, and then I say, okay, look at this element here and go deep to this class. Let's make height 400 pixels, and let's make important and save. And here you go. Here we have it. Good, but I want some border. No, actually, I want the real border now. Can you have like border MG? Yeah, we can. But we have this something here. I have no idea what it is. Is it just a bug? No. What is that after? Oh, I don't know what it is, but we have this little. So if I remove the border, I remove that. Ah, maybe they are adding some border here that was not supposed to be adding. Okay, we can remove that and leave like this. It's not pretty though. Not pretty. So maybe I'm just gonna add here border radius. I don't know how much it was. 8 pixels. I think it's more than we have here. I don't remember how much we have here. Position left. Border. Can I have border? Border style, no. Mm, 4 pixels. Okay, you have 4 pixels here. I can save and close. Pretty much what I want. But now I need this to show only when the everything is loading. So I'm going to go to the movies here. And I'm gonna, okay, we're gonna make like a const loading, loading. It's gonna be ref, it's gonna be boolean. Close this, delete that. Ref, false. And loading here, okay, so when we begin, like searching for something, we're gonna make it true. And then we end. Okay, we have fetch here. What I want is, okay, when we end, we finish that. Have loading value false. Same thing here. Not value true. After we end, have loading value false. Let me think. If this message is also wrong, if we have an error here, it should be false over here as well. Same thing here. And I can save. Actually, I need to return the value save. I come here. And then here we make like v if loading equal true. Actually, don't need that. Just loading because it's true or false. And otherwise, v else. So if it's true, otherwise, it's going to load the movie cards. This comes from the movie store, so I forgot about that. So I have to make this movie store.loading and I save. Now I go back here. Okay, I think it's so fast. I think maybe the first one is kind of like catched. Let's put wild here. Wild robots. I think they return so fast that doesn't give time for the loading to kind of happen, you know. Okay, see, it it does work. It works, but not when I go. Let's say I don't know how. Yes, though. Okay, it does work. Okay, good. I think it's working. That's the idea. So the problem is like it's too fast, and then because it's too fast, it kind of looks like sometimes it doesn't even show, but it's working. Okay, when I refresh here, since I think it's kind of catches the value, make a cache for the values. That's because it doesn't show loading when I refresh. Oh, it actually shows, but it's too fast. But okay, it's working. So, okay, we have pretty much everything here for this page. What we want to do now is when we click something, movie, then we go to another page, to details page.